physical form, uniquely individualized expressions of this one life. That is who each of us is, each one of us. But rather than, sometimes this happens, rather than living in our unique and individualized magnificence, we often think of our deficiencies, our shortcomings, our failures, how we messed up, and our limitations. So we keep away our identities. We keep the truth, the real truth of who we are, wrapped up so tightly. Sometimes it's so underground that we don't even know it's missing. But there is a beauty within each and every one of us. So there are times when we're not sure what we're here for. What is our purpose? You know, what am I really here for? What am I here to express? What is this all about, this thing called life? You know, which direction do I go to? How do I make these important decisions in my life? And I could not, I have a story about, very short story about a time in my own life when I had just begun studying these teachings, and I was in this workshop and we went out on break, and everyone is talking about the workshop and what their purpose was, and I just fully felt just so empty because I didn't know what my purpose was. I had lots of different titles, you know, mother, wife, you know, all these different little things that I had done. But there was still something greater that was missing that I couldn't identify. And what I was doing was focusing on my limitations. I had forgotten the true purpose that I had known when I was very young. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew. Do you remember the time when you might have known when you were very young what you really wanted to do in life? And then, you know, all of these beliefs and these opinions and all of this stuff washed over it and covered it up. It didn't wash over it, covered it up with debris of limited thinking. And we started thinking of ourselves as less than. So I just decided to continuously study these teachings because these teachings of truth resonated with me. And I'm studying science of mind. So I just continued on that pathway of studying. And little by little, it was revealed to me that there's something more than just this form. There's something alive within me. There is this uniqueness that is alive within me. I don't know what to do with it, but it's there. And we all have it. And so as I started to focus on what gives me pleasure, what do I really love doing, and I knew it was teaching the classes, and focusing just on teaching the classes alone was taking a step in the right direction because I knew I was being a beneficial presence, which had been one of my statements. I had no idea what that meant, but I decided to focus on that and to do my very best to teach these principles that we study. And I started to get a sense of myself because the more we give away, the more we receive. So I started to receive it. And so the only thing that I had ever really wanted to do in my uniqueness as a child is to perform. And so I was always performing. They couldn't shut me up. Well, they tried, but they really couldn't. And the point of this story is, I didn't know that when I was in my 40s, when I started studying this, I just didn't know how, well, that's the only thing that I wanted to do. We were in the workshop trying to discover our purpose in life, and I just wanted to perform. Well, all I can tell you is look at where I am right now, and look at what's in front of me. So, you know, we sometimes manifest, if we follow what our heart's desire is, we sometimes manifest in ways that we can't imagine. So I'm thinking that it had to be a play. It had to be me singing. It had to be me acting. It had, you know, but God had a higher purpose. So it was for me, yes, it involved a microphone, because I like microphones. Anyone who knows me knows how much I love a microphone. And Jordan, I love this microphone. I know it's special. But the point is, I had forgotten. I hadn't really forgotten, but I had covered it up, and I had put the limitation of, well, now it's what am I going to do? I actually did go study acting again, but that wasn't what it was about. It was about this. This is my purpose. And so each and every one of us has gifts and talents and a purpose to live, and we need to follow the guidance, because the guidance is there, and we knew it when we were very young. We knew it, and we were in so much joy when we were doing it. But then we kind of forgot, but now we can remember again, each and every one of us.